What's up, y'all? You're tuned into Vision and Heels Uncensored, the podcast dedicated to giving you the raw truth on all things V&H. We're talking real-life experiences infused with faith and an unwavering commitment to authenticity.
I'm Ivette Pujol, your Vision and Heels Community Manager, a Cuban visionary with Miami roots.
And I'm Jeanette Marie Rodriguez, the CEO and founder of Vision and Heels, Puerto Rican and Dominican Bronx native, your New Yorican host. We're here to share our take on navigating life, business, and all the hats we proudly wear.
Time to pour the cafecito. Let's dive in.
What up, y'all?
Welcome back.
Welcome back to episode 24.
24.
We're almost at the 25th. Yvette asked, what are we going to do for our 25th anniversary?
I know. We've got 25.
We got to think of something cool. Maybe we can incorporate and just do little snippets. Hey, what does Vision and Heels mean to you? And include everybody.
I would love that.
Right? Have them come in. I think we can pause and then start and then pause and then start. And that'll be, okay, that's what we're going to do next week.
I like that. Because I had heard a statistic, I think I shared it with you, that most people who start a podcast, they don't make it past 10.
Oh.
They don't make it past their 10th podcast.
So we are almost triple that.
Yeah.
So we are here to stay, peeps.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Sharing is caring. Now I feel like
I may sound a little congested. My apologies. I went to Atlanta, Georgia, and the pollen count was insane. So I'm running off of Zyrtec and Claritin and Flonase, all of the things.
All the good stuff.
Me breathing and
I'm
tasting.
surprised. I'm surprised you're still stuffy with all the stuff you're taking.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Yeah.
Because Claritin's once a day, Zyrtec is once a day, and Flonase is twice. So in the morning and night.
But the pollen count has been crazy.
It's
not just
crazy.
Up there, but down here too. It just everything.
The cars were covered over there because we had to walk everywhere in downtown Atlanta because that's where the tournament was. And all the cars were covered in pollen. It was bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
as always, my dear.
Yay.
My dear, so we're going to start off with our gratitude moment. What are you thankful for this week?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so celebrating a lot this weekend. We got a couple birthdays. We got family coming in from up north. And of course, it's Resurrection Day. It's a big day for us that celebrate Jesus Christ's resurrection and what it means to us and all of the things. Yes. So I'm looking forward to attending church with family on Sunday and having food after and just kind of celebrating, that our Christ has risen.
I love that. I love that so much. I was out at lunch with a friend today, and I was remembering that I think I shared with you guys that I had received flowers for my funeral and my divorce.
Don't make me laugh because I'm going to start coughing. That was crazy.
So tomorrow being Good Friday, it reminds me that 22 years ago today, and still to this day, that God has always taken care of me and always will, because there's not many people that would be able to sit there with flowers from their divorce and flowers from their funeral at the same time.
That is insane.
And I was trying to figure out, and I'm like, I don't remember the specific date, but I know that it was Good Friday. And my daughter was 2 and she's now 24. So 22 years ago, I was going through one of the hardest times in my life yet.
On a Good Friday.
On Good Friday.
So it wasn't a Good Friday for you.
Oh, it was a Good Friday. It was definitely a Good Friday. Depends on perspective. And
that is true.
Because
celebrating life, celebrating new chapter.
Yeah.
The unknown is always scary.
Somebody, unfortunately, didn't have, I don't know what her situation was, but somebody else had taken their life on that day. And had it not been for my faith and my strength and everything else, I don't know what would have gotten me through those moments.
Wow.
To where I am thankful for that.
Wow. That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that deserves like a whole episode on its own.
Oof.
We're gonna have to encore that one.
And that was one of the things that we were talking about today.
I know
the
deets,
more...
but it's a pretty it deserves a Lifetime movie and all.
that
probably
does,
right?
It definitely
We
does.
need to talk to Cindy. It needs to be added in her blooming series.
Wow.
All right, Cindy. I know she listens. She tells me that she listens every episode. So I know you're listening.
Which one is the one that it's the Cuban friend out of the blooming series?
Yeah, just add this in this little twist to your Cuban friend.
Can be your honorary Cuban friend.
There you go.
Your chica.
There you go.
Your chica.
Your chica from Miami.
So our episode this week is all about no. April is about no. And where does that stem from? Because yesterday, and a lot of times that's why our episode is V&H Uncensored. Although we plan and we do have our goals and we do set goals, a lot of the stuff that we talk about is off the cuff.
Yeah.
What's happening in our daily routine, in our daily lives, and what's happening at the moment. So Jeanette and I had been talking about, can you believe it's already the second quarter? That January, February, March, they flew by. They absolutely flew by. And there is so much on our plates. And she came in yesterday. Yesterday was April 1st. So April Fool's on Wednesday. We are recording on Thursday. And she came in and she's like, April is no. I am saying no. She walked in like a toddler. Everything was no. No. And
but why? Not because I want it to be. April, out of 4 weeks,
you did
out of commission.
You are doing it because you want to.
For 3 weeks, out of 4 weeks, I'm out of commission for 3. Like literally in different states. I don't even know what I'm doing, where I'm going. Yeah. Like, it's going to be insane. So I'm not going to add anything else. And I love that she said, let's talk about this. She pivoted her topic. She had a couple things in mind.
Yeah.
And because it falls in line with what we talked about last year, the integration. Because there's no balance. If I say yes to everything, coño, I will be like...
We do say yes to everything.
Yeah. And so... Exactly. So 3 weeks out of 4 weeks. So I'm like, I'm not adding not one more thing to the plate in April. If anyone asked, like I got invited to lunch. I got invited to dinner. I got invited to so many things. Hey, let's catch up. Yes. Let's plan it for May.
Yeah. Yesterday was one of those things.
So it wasn't no. It's like yes for May.
But why are you apologizing for? I know you're still trying to make excuses for it. And it's something we need to do. It's okay to say no.
Yeah. No,
and you are deciding and you are being intentional, which is what we spoke about last week.
Yep.
And so you are incorporating that you know what? I am saying yes more to me.
Yep.
Right? If you have a hard time saying no, look at it as you're saying yes
to me,
to other things that are more important to you.
I love it. Yeah.
Rather than, because no a lot of times has a negative connotation.
Yeah.
And it's not. But you and I love listening to podcasts. We love listening to books. We love listening to just anything that's going to help us grow more as people, as women of faith. But rather than continuing to look at what successful people are doing and their daily method of operations, their DMOs, their schedules, what are they listening to? What are they eating? What are they wearing?
Right.
I want to emulate that person more. Why not look at what they're not doing?
Yeah.
What are they not putting into their schedule that we should be doing as well? Because everyone's always asking, what do successful people do? What are their habits, their routines? But nobody talks about what they don't do. The truth is, success isn't just built on what you add. It's been built on what you're willing to eliminate. And I think the part of eliminating is what's hard for a lot of people. I went to lunch with Cassie today, and she and I were talking about building routines. And breaking routines is so difficult. So it's not just, oh, okay, I'm going to do this more. It's almost just as hard, if not harder, to not do something just as often.
Yeah.
And saying no sometimes is part of that. Yesterday, I had plans to do something. There was something that I wanted to go and support, And I was willing to go.
All the way to the end.
All the way to the end. And at the end, because of some family struggles and just different things, it was so hard for me to say no, that I'm not going to go to this thing that it wasn't really important that I be there. It was just, I wanted to support.
Right.
And I found it so hard to just say no.
Saying
and I'm
no
so
to that allowed
glad.
you to be there for your family during the hard times.
I'm so glad I did.
Yeah.
Because it was really a moment where my family bonded, and we realized that we've got each other's backs no matter what. They knew that I had other plans. Each one of us had different things that we were going to do, but at a time when we needed each other, we were there.
You guys came together. I love that. I love that.
So
and
rather
it speaks
than
volumes of you guys and your priorities in your home. That their priorities, hubby and daughter priorities, are in line with yours, because you guys all chose to not do whatever it is that you guys had planned for the night. Instead, you stayed together, had dinner or whatever, talked, whatever it is that you guys did.
We did a little bit of all of it, because I think we chose to go out to dinner, and I think it wasn't because we wanted to go out to dinner. It was because at dinner, you focus.
You're in front of each other. There's no dog trying to get your attention.
Right.
The neighbor outside. We were running, changing our clothes to go see the launch. So there's distractions.
Yeah.
At that moment, you guys needed your undivided attention. Each other's undivided attention.
Absolutely, and that's what it was. And even today, my hubby's great. Today, he knew that I was also out most of the day, and he says, "Oh, do you want me to bring dinner home?"
Aww.
And believe it or not, what I said was no. And you're looking at me like,
girl,
what? Why are you saying no?
Joe be like, you want me to bring... Yup. Go ahead, boo.
We had dinner out yesterday, and I told him, I said, what I would prefer is let's go home and make dinner together.
Aww.
We have stuff at home.
Yeah.
So tomorrow he doesn't work.
And that's still something
I
you
don't
guys
work.
do together.
Yeah.
And so you're bonding and saving money. You know me, I'm
and
all
we're
about
being
saving.
intentional. It's not so much about the eating out, because thank God we're able to eat out
If
for the most part whenever we want.
Right.
It was just about him wanting to take something off my plate.
Yeah. So.
And I really appreciate that.
Just to know he thought about you.
Oh, absolutely.
And he said she's going to be out. It's her day off. She's running around doing stuff. Let me do something back for her. I love that.
So in turn, I tell him, let's just do something together.
Aww.
Because we can eat whatever.
Yeah.
As long as we're spending
Se
the time
ganó
together.
la lotería. Se ganó la lotería. For those that need translation.
Yo me la gané también.
Yes.
Yeah.
The both of them.
Yeah.
They won the lottery with each other. So I love that you say that, because we're so caught up in our routines. I just wrapped up a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And on the title, on the book cover, it has hurry like crossed out. Yeah. It's by John Mark Comer. Awesome book. I follow Blessed and Bossed Up podcast, and Tatum, who is the one leading the podcast, is talked about this book. She's doing
that's the one you sent me the other day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it.
So she talked about it. I had finished the book already because I took it with me to Atlanta. I have to bring it so you can read it. It's so good. But it talked about us always trying to be in a hurry to do everything, and we're trying to find, okay, what is, I want to be the successful entrepreneur mom that does it all. So what's their routine? So I can copy that. I want to get up at 5 a.m. Well, guess what? I'm not a morning person. Yeah. So it ain't going to cut it for me. I can't do, you know what? I really try hard. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
But let me ask you this. You and I have the same situation. We've tried and said, okay, well, we're going to do our workout routine. I don't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and work out.
I don't mind.
But if we were
getting outside.
I told you, okay, we need to start our day off.
Yeah.
And at 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30. Okay, maybe not as early as 5. But at that time, if I told you, you're going to have a nice cup of coffee, and what you're going to do is you're going to sit in your comfy chair, and you're going to read your devotional, and then you're going to have some quiet time, and then you're going to journal what it is that you're feeling at that moment. And you're going to be intentional, and you're going to write down all of the things that you're thankful for and where you want your day to go. And that routine is going to be probably the first hour of your day.
I love it.
See, it's completely different.
And I've done that. So I've tried the working out first thing in the morning. I'm better at night with working out. Because then I feel like I shower, go to bed, like I'm prepping myself, you know? Like, and then I feel like my day's complete. So I'm okay with doing it at the end of the day. The morning, I'm better when I spend time alone with God and I'm meditating on His Word. And I find that when I do that, it puts me in a whole different mind space. So when my daughter wakes up, because Matt wakes himself up, he's gone. He's normally at one of his schools by 7 a.m. So 6:30,
he starts
6:15.
That early?
Yeah, 7 to 3:30 or 7 to 3, depending on where he's at.
That's nice.
So he got an early start, but he's done with his day early. So him, I don't worry about. Most of the time, he don't even say bye. He sneaks out, and I'm like still upstairs doing my prayer or whatever. But then it preps me because my morning with Jaylene is unpredictable. Sometimes it's smooth, and the other times it's like, okay, where's my socks? Where's my volleyball this? Or where's my uniform? Or what? And I'm like, I'm hearing Mom at least 10 times.
Did you feed the dog?
Right. My dogs are scratching because they either want to eat, go outside, and then I'm ready to explode. Yeah. So I have found for me, because my mornings are crazy, that spending that time alone with God first before even looking at my phone, it's helping me show up as a better version of me for my kid, for my husband, for just everyone, even for the dog, you know? So I'm like more, hey, and I'm throwing the toy around. Otherwise, I'm looking at him like, vete pa allá. Déjame quieta. How many times you going to say Mom? And then Joe's like, good morning, because he's a morning person. He just like cheery. And I'm like looking at him with this death look like, how many times are you going to tell me good morning?
Good. What's good about it?
How'd you sleep? I don't know. I slept. So I guess
with my eyes closed.
So like, I'm not as cranky. I'm still not a morning person. So,
but see, you're saying no to something.
But it helps me. So when I'm not in that routine, right? So obviously when we're traveling, it's harder. And so my day is just like rush. So what I try to do is, even you're in a hotel room that's, I don't know how many 100 square feet, couple hundred, right? With 2 beds.
Yeah, the ones we can afford are not that big.
Yeah, 4 people, 2 beds, right? The bathroom, and that's it. The closet. So I take my phone and put a podcast, something that is going to calm me or give me information, whatever it is that I'm in the mood for. And I have that 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, time in the shower. And that's what I'm doing, something that I like, because I don't have a place that I can go run and pray and be alone. So I have to make it work and have to fit it in. If not, then I'm going to just also explode again.
One of the things that I was going to tell you was, we were in Atlanta, as you know, a week or 2 before you guys went. So it's always like we're playing ping pong, like tag you're it, or we go back and forth. And our hotel room, and I think for that reason that we like it so much, not only did it have the 2 double beds, but it had 1 additional little space.
Ooh,
and
like
that additional little space, although it was not very big, it allowed us to have our own space, to where if Richard wanted to be in one bed, our daughter wanted to be in the other bed, and I wanted to be on the couch. We could be together, but we weren't like on top of each other the whole entire time, to where we could still have some sort of normalcy in our routine, to where if I want to get up or I want to go to sleep a little bit later because I'm reading, it really does. And we're intentional about that. Sometimes the budget does not allow to have a room that's a little bit bigger, but if we have extra points or something else.
I wish we had that option, because with volleyball they give you the hotels to pick, because you have to stay to play, I think is what they call it, at volleyball. And it's whatever they have available. There's some families that only got 1 bed and there's 4 people. So the fact that we got 2 beds, we were like, yay, we all,
1 bed, 4 people.
Me and Jaylene.
No hay cama para tanta gente.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
no.
You know, we got excited that we actually had 2 beds. But when we go on cruises, we get, now that the kids are older, we get 2 separate rooms but connected. So it's like they have their own room and we have ours, but it's connected, so we can still get to them and they can get to us. And it makes such a difference because there's 2 bathrooms now. Oh. Listen, those cruise rooms are tiny, and I know they do it for a reason. You're not supposed to be in your room just to sleep, but man, it makes.
Do you want to know another reason why I'm going straight to heaven? Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Straight VIP service all the way to heaven. When we went on our cruise, we had one room, and it was myself, my husband, our 2 girls, and both our mothers in the same room. In one room. It was a big suite because it was less expensive.
Pero todavía, the suites are only like 200, not even 100 square foot bigger.
All of us in one room. Yes. Uh-huh.
You guys are amazing. Like, no.
Amazingly stupid sometimes. That should have been the month we said no.
My goodness.
Or maybe gotten
that
another
been your
cabin.
April no month.
Yes.
I love that.
No, again, no regrets. But from now on, absolutely.
But that's something, see, that you're talking about how many years ago?
Ooh, we've been married 18 years. That was our 10th year anniversary.
So 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
And you're still talking about it.
Yeah. Because I still need a do-over.
Who is that? I do not know who that is.
That's we need a do-over for that cruise. Let me see.
Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. We're gonna pause you for a moment.
We'll be back after these messages.
Uncensored, baby. All right, so we're back. See, V&H Uncensored. We're live in the studio, in our Vision Lab, where we can see everything, including when people come and need us.
I love that about us. You know what? So many people need the perfect time, the perfect situation.
We just literally hit record, guys. You have no idea.
Open it, hit record, and just go.
We want to bring you in our lives, in our day-to-day here.
Just do it.
I love it.
Don't
think too much about it.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. If you want to do something, that's I think exactly at the heart of what we're talking about. We need to do less of what doesn't matter and do more of what does. So if we're going to be doing this podcast and say we're here on a Thursday afternoon and we're going to record, and every once in a while we're going to have to pause because we've got clients that come in, remember, then forget it. Either that or
we wouldn't do anything.
When would we do it? When we shut down the office and then we're taking time away from our families? No. Our family is very important to both of us.
So we have
and so are the members here. And so is our
baby.
Absolutely. But busy does not. There's a lot of times that people say, "Oh, I'm so busy." Well, are you being effective? Yeah. Because just because you're busy doesn't mean you're effective. Yeah. Not everything deserves your yes. Yeah. That's why I don't mind coming in on my days off. Yeah. Because it is part of my day. When I'm here, even if it's on my day off, I love, and I keep mentioning it, that my life is seamless. I get to come and work on my business and do my things. Yep. And hey, if while I'm here you need some help with something, I will gladly do it. Why? Because it doesn't feel like it's forced. Yeah. It's a team. Natural. It is that I want all of this to succeed. I love my life. That's my definition of success.
And we're about integration. When we say we integrate, guys, you have to come and spend the day with us. Like literally, yesterday your daughter hung out in the morning. Yeah, after her college class. And my daughter came in the afternoon. Yeah. So we got to see both of our kids. Like, you think I could go back to, when I was VP and I could bring my daughter at just any time, can walk in? No, they would look at me like, okay, Jeanette, you got work to do. Why is your kid here, on the phone doing nothing? Like, I wouldn't be able to do that, So
wait till she's here. It's
such
a
close. Blessing.
It's gonna be so amazing for you. You're gonna love it.
And then your daughter's driving, so
yeah.
If I can't get to her, I say, hey, just bring her here. Yeah. For 1 year, they'll be in the school together, and then she'll be away in college. And then Jaylene will still be there, but it'll be nice. It'll be so nice. Both our little
girls are gonna be.
We can go watch the football games together as families. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
I absolutely love that. But anyways,
I'm looking at the notes you created for us, and I know you put reframe no. And I love when you said that it's not a rejection.
Yeah, it's a redirection.
It's a redirection. No is how you protect your future. Oof. So if you think of it like that, right? We're all about goals. You know, I literally just finished the blog that I had been working on, and I posted it today that we're already past Q2. When I started working on it, we were still in Q1, and I just was typing, and I said to myself, oh my goodness, Q1 is almost over. As I was typing, right now that I posted it today, we're post that, right? Because we're now officially in Q2, and it just like, man, the time goes by so quick. So, you know, in thinking of goals, and I'm so goal oriented, right? I need the checklist to happen. I need, you know, to be able to check off the stuff. I had a to-do list that I created last week, and there was still stuff on there, and so it drove me nuts to start the week off with that still on my checklist. And you know, I said to myself, no, I'm going to start today. And so that's what I did. I came in today and I was just like, okay, finish my blog. Okay, do this. Okay, do that. And everything happened so seamless. But saying no to something is saying yes to your future is an amazing way to think about it. Because then you don't feel bad, right? You're going to be reaching your goals.
Would you ever criticize somebody for being more focused?
No, absolutely not.
That's what no does. It doesn't make you selfish. It's just making you more focused.
Yeah.
Because how many times, and it happens to you and me, it happens to all of us. I know it happens to all of us.
Yep.
That when we're sitting there working on something and some distraction comes along, we don't say no to it.
Yep.
And then we don't focus on what we're doing.
Yep.
It comes along and the squirrel runs away and there goes whatever we were doing, and then it gets harder to do that. So every yes that you say to something, it's costing you something. Make sure that
means something is getting a no.
Right.
So,
but most of the time it's no to what we're focusing on, what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times that we're trying to work on something and then something comes along and
we just, without even blinking an eye, we're going to put that down, knowing that tomorrow is going to cause more work because we didn't get it done, but we don't even think of it. It's because we're programmed to always be, I don't know, the caretakers, the ones that help people, the helpers. Like, we just automatically do it without thinking the costs of that. It's going to cost something, right? The yes that you're saying to right now is a no to something that later on, and chances are, like you said, it's something that you wanted to do that you have to do. Now you're going to still have to do it. You got to figure out when to do it.
And I don't have any regrets over what we did yesterday, but I would like to go back to the routine of on Wednesdays recording, because that's what we had originally
we set our Wednesdays, because Mondays we're here together, but Mondays is crazy.
And yesterday was
back, to work. Yvette's gone for 2 days. I'm here for 2 days, and then all the members plan to be here Mondays. It's just kind of how it works here at V&H.
Yeah.
So it's like a reunion on Mondays, even though it was kind of weird. It happened yesterday on Wednesday, and we even got a picture to prove it. Like, people that are normally not here were here, and we're like, oh my gosh, the family's all together. Ah!
I love that. Fun. I have to post that picture.
Pizza. I walked out to go look at something, came back with a large pie of pizza. We're all in the break room talking crap and eating pizza. It's just kind of how it works here. But
why would I not love it?
Right.
Why would I not?
We just have fun. We just have fun. It's good times. But anyways, call to action. You guys know we always give you some sort of call to action, some sort of homework. So I know Yvette wanted us to give you guys something that was intentional, something that was tangible, that you can actually do. And what is
so
that?
If we're focusing more on and saying yes to becoming the woman we are called to be, or the women we are called to be, in order to achieve that, we're going to do something that's very simple but very powerful. And I want you to ask yourself, what do I need to stop doing before, in order to become who I say I want to be? And a lot goes into that. And we've been talking about it in our previous podcasts, the intention behind what you're doing, the introspection, the looking inside, who do I want to be? Once you have all those things and you write them down and you say, okay, these are the goals that I have. We just finished Q1. We had some goals for that month, for that quarter, and we met those goals. Why? Because we were focused. We were saying yes and yes and yes, and we had lots of things to do. Lots of different things happened. We had our International Women's Day conference. We had lots of amazing connections there. That was definitely a yes month to everything. We had to say yes to everything. Now we've got to filter back and say, well, what am I not gonna do anymore? Am I gonna find myself doom scrolling all the time just because I need to disconnect? Is this
I catch myself doing that with TikTok because there's this funny dog that I follow and they do all these memes.
I love that
the little chihuahua that gives you the evil eye, and then they
Yeah.
say whatever random stuff.
Yeah.
It is my favorite pastime. When Joe's in one room and I'm in the other and I'm laughing, he's like, "You're watching the dog again, huh?" But 2 hours later, I'm still laughing at the damn dog. I'm like, maldito sea te perro, que he has me here 2 hours when I could be reading the book that I've been dying to finish.
That's funny.
And I'm laughing, but it is what it is. But yes, maybe I give
But you know
myself.
what?
I could use the alarm that you gave us.
The time
You
bomb?
bought for us, and I could set it for like 10 minutes with my pal on TikTok, my doggy pal. And then I'll have 10 minutes of my laughter time with him. And then I could go to reading and stuff that I want to do. I think I'm going to do that because I still have it.
Let me share something even better at night.
I took the battery out because
I can't do it. I can't do it. I think I gave it away or threw it away.
You don't like the 60-minute show?
Oh, yeah.
How it starts? That is what Ivette got us. She got us matching alarm clocks so we wouldn't use our phones. And she came back after a week. So, how's it going? And I was like, I don't know how to tell her because she like went and she bought a cute Tiffany green bluish one for me. It's so cute. I still have it on the side of my bed because it looks so aesthetic.
But you have to take the battery out.
I took the battery out. So I was like,
Maybe
how
just
are
have it
you
as a
doing
reminder.
with it? And she goes, it's good, but it's kind of loud. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad you said it. I'm like, I had to take the battery out. So we have to come up with another plan. And I think the plan, this is the plan. The plan is that I was going to put my phone away from my bed. So I get up to turn it off and leave it there and go and do my devotions and the stuff that I wanted versus it being by my bed. Then I grab it, then I'm laying down comfortable, and then I'm going to look at the notifications because you guys already know my OCD self. I can't see nothing unread, no emails, none of that.
I'm back up to like 300 emails.
Girl, you didn't see me look at my phone and I saw that I have, I don't know how many new messages, but it's a lot. So once I'm done with this podcast, you guys know what I'm going to be doing, going through my emails.
I don't know. Somebody must have sold my name to some list because now I have all of a sudden
all these spam
300
crap.
Spam things. And I'm like, I'm just about to start a new email and
make it your new
forget
one.
it. Screw it. Like I don't know that many people. 300 things from on sales. I don't know. But Cassie shared something with me today that I really liked, and it was to set, I think it was like 10 or 11 random alarms during the day. Okay? And when those alarms go off, at whatever time they go off, you have to stop what you're doing and tend to that alarm.
Tend to it.
And you're going to have to ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now taking me and helping me become the woman that I intend to be? If at that time that the alarm goes off, you're sitting there doom scrolling, maybe it's time to stop. If you're sitting there and you've been talking to your friend about something that feels nice, but it's really not productive, and now you're just like,
now you're
comiendo mierda for 2
you're
hours.
right
like,
there
okay,
in the middle
we need
of the
to stop.
bochinche, and now you're invested in the bochinche,
Right?
And
like,
now you're like,
okay. If the alarm goes right in the middle of making dinner, then you're like, you know what? Yeah, my family needs dinner. You're not going to stop and go, oh, forget it. The alarm went off.
Yeah.
This is not helping me. But if you need reminders, then go ahead and set some reminders for yourself during the day to be able to say, okay, is this helping me get to where I want to be? Because so many of us complain about not having enough time We have enough time sometimes if we just focus on the things we really need to focus on.
Yeah.
And say,
So true.
rather than making our list 50 things long, a few things today.
Yeah.
You get in the mornings and you write your list and you say, okay, this is what I'm going to focus on today.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do those things. Some days you get to do them, some days you don't. You table them for the next day, but are you being intentional with your time? I know that yesterday we were supposed to record. I don't regret recording today instead of yesterday, because yesterday was a really great day that could possibly take us to a completely different level of where both of us want to be.
Yep.
And we had to look at,
Pivot
okay,
and,
what worked well for first quarter, what do we want to bring into second quarter, where do we want to be in the future, period. Those things need to be looked at. So if we have to table something like recording the podcast the next day and it's possible, then that's fine.
And you came into town, had lunch with a friend.
Oh yeah, and it was a last minute spur of the moment thing.
You got to see Oscar, who's never here in the afternoon.
I know,
so
isn't it great? I still feel like it's not even 11, because every day he leaves at around 11.
It's 11, that's true. He's making you feel like you still have the whole day, which you don't. It's already past that.
So a lot of times,
so your call to action was, what do I need to stop doing to become who I say I want to be?
Right.
So think about it, right? There's something that you need to say no to.
Yeah,
that way you can say yes to, okay, let me work on who I want to be. And this is something that I do with the folks that I mentor. Like, I want them to think about their dream life. And I don't do it because I want them to, like, create these vision boards and just be unhappy with where they're at today. I'm like, man, I'm like just so far. I do it because I want them to realize that they're really close. Like, they have the power to get what they want, right?
Yeah.
And one person that I'm mentoring right now loves the water and loves to walk on the beach and wants a house on the beach, right? So obviously, financials are not there where she can buy the $10 million house right on the beach.
Not
but
yet.
She lives 20 minutes from the beach. So you get 24 hours a day, create some time in your schedule.
Yeah.
So you can feel the sand in your feet like you want to and start your day by the water. Like, so when we reframe it that way, you really have what you want.
Yeah.
So now make it happen. Say no to something that's going to allow you to open up your time for the walk on the beach that you really want.
I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow.
In your mind,
I've been
you're
talking
thinking,
about that
I need
for
a
such
$10 million house to walk on the beach. No, because guess what? $10 million house is going to come with a $10 million headache that you have to pay every month with a high, tax and everything else.
Yeah.
So how about you get in your car, you drive 20 minutes, and you walk on the beach?
Yeah.
And you have the same feeling with $10 million more in your pocket.
I'm going to go to the beach tomorrow and save myself $10 million.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like to do that. It's for the perspective, right?
Yeah.
And just put yourself in that environment, right? And I have them even tell me, what are you wearing when you're on the beach? What are you eating? How do you wake up? Okay, I go and have a healthy bowl. Okay, so why are you not doing that? So now when they imagine this perfect day, I mean, I have them create like their pajamas and just everything about this day. And I'm like, okay, what's keeping you from that?
Excuses.
Well, I don't have the house. Okay, but you're close enough to go to the beach. I just don't have the time. Make the time.
Yeah.
You have more control of what you want than you think. So, what are you going to say no to that's going to help you get to where you want to go? All right? So I love that homework. I love that homework. All right.
I'm going to the beach tomorrow.
You're going to the beach tomorrow. Let me know. Send me pictures. I'll be here, but...
What better day than, I think, the beach?
On a Good Friday, on the day, the anniversary of your
death.
Flowers.
Of my funeral. The anniversary of my funeral. Oh, my gosh.
You're going to have to send us pictures.
I will, yeah. I think it's going to be perfect because I think, same thing, I've been making excuses when we live in Florida.
Yeah, we're by
even if you're right smack in the middle.
You can choose. We have 3 different beaches we can go to.
Even if you're smack in the middle of the center of Florida, if you head over to the coast, you're never more than an hour away from the beach. Yeah. So whatever beach.
If you're listening, I think Apple Podcasts, Podbean, however, Spotify,
yeah.
they all allow you to leave comments, and we will get them.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to drop a line. Let us know one thing you're saying no to in April.
Yeah.
April just started. By the time you guys listen to this, we'll be probably a little past the first week.
You can put more if you want, but don't complicate
give us at
your
least
life. Just one thing.
Yeah.
Just focus on that one thing that when you're going to find yourself, no, I'm not doing this.
Don't be like me. I'm
no.
saying no to everything in April.
Nope.
Literally no to
anything
in April is what I'm doing. But you don't have to
Except
be so
cookies.
extreme. Except crumble cookies and all the other crap I shouldn't be eating. Alcapurrias.
Oh my God.
Mom's.
Did you have them yesterday?
Yes, I sure did. And then I got on the scale this morning. Ay, bendito, don't ever do that after eating alcapurrias because it's not going to give you a nice number.
Oh.
The number wasn't nice.
Who makes alcapurrias?
My mom.
No,
she fries them and they're like this big. I'm like, if you know like a 12-inch ruler, they're like that, maybe a little smaller. She does like so that you don't go back, but then I still go back.
Oh,
Ay,
you
Dios
can't just
mío.
have one alcapurria. It doesn't
Ayúdame,
matter. I can
Papa
have
Dios.
a 5-foot-tall alcapurria.
Ayúdame, Papa Dios. Okay, our Spanglish word.
Maybe. Oh my gosh.
What is
okay,
it?
so when somebody wakes up and or somebody walks into a space and you see somebody that is in a bad mood, what do you say?
Esa tiene el moño parado.
El moño parado. No,
Sí.
el moño virado.
Okay.
So, el mío
yo lo tengo parado y tú lo tienes pirado. We're not translating it for you guys because it's going to sound really bad.
No, figure it out.
Have your Spanish friends translate. That'll give you a perfect opportunity to share the
It'll
podcast.
Be a segue.
And then say, listen till the end and tell me what they meant with parado y virado. All right, guys. Parado y virado. That could be a combo. All right, we're going to end it.
Oh
it's
my
getting
gosh,
too
Holy
uncensored.
Thursday. And here we are. Estamos parado y virado. Oh my gosh.
We love you guys.
Mwah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Wow, that was some strong cafecito we poured today on Vision and Heels Uncensored. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. We are truly grateful as it really helps us pour more into your heart straight from ours.
Remember to live your truth, handle your business, and shine bright.
We'll be back soon to pour some more. Stay blessed.